Hello and welcome to UC Davis StarCraft. Right, that doesn't work. This is the first cast of many. I'm going to be broadcasting now to YouTube because my internet connection is not very good. But what I will do... Hang on a second. What did I do? Why did I not do this? There we go. But what I will do is be casting... So I'll be casting games onto YouTube, and I'll be uploading them to the Facebook channel. Hopefully we'll be getting a UC Davis YouTube channel. Yeah, so this game is from the UC LAN. This is RKO and Wes 2v2 format against kentofighter and Cell. And this was one of the games that was not casted at all. So many of you probably haven't seen this. I know he posted the replay. No, he didn't post the replay. He just sent it out to me and Edwin. Edwin commented. I don't know what happens. All I know it was called Woo. So we'll see what happens. kentofighter doing a super aggressive proxy gateway build in this little third expansion for the Davis team. So we'll see how this goes. That's a pretty ballsy move in a 2v2. You lose that, you have practically no defense. There's not going to be any sort of wall, and Speece is known for his run buys. But it looks like he's just going to 14, 15. He's just going super economic. That was not the right key. In the meantime, the blue player has a really early pool. That must be a 11 pool. Something crazy like that. He is, yeah, he's getting as many Zerglings as he can. He is pushing with this drone, probably to make a spine crawler. Meanwhile, more gateways being built. Here is an early scout by RKO. Oh, because he scouted out the base and didn't see anything. Very smart call. But here comes the first Zealot being chrono boosted out by kentofighter. The Zerglings are on the way. This is not very good. The spawning pool is not done. And there's one Marine in production. Here come the Lings. There is almost no defense for UC Davis. Spawning pool not even close. These Zerglings are going to have to do a lot of damage, though. Drones going down. One gets killed. So far, so good. But here comes the Zealot, and that's the real killer. All of Speece's drones are being pulled to Wes's base. A good wall-in, but there's only one Marine to fight this pretty massive army, and it dies pretty fast to the Zealots. The drones are going down. I'm not sure what else can happen. Speece is down to 8 drones. But another Marine is out on the field. These Zealots are now pounding away at the wall. Wall goes down, supply depot dies. This one Marine is running for his life. Meanwhile, Zerglings just tearing apart the base, but looks like Speece finally has his own Zerglings out on the map. In the meantime, Zealots coming in here, doing some damage, but kentofighter not going to dedicate them. He's going to regroup, catching some of the reinforcement from Wes's supply from barracks wall. So here is the army of kentofighter. Speece has some Zerglings. A queen is out on the field, which is going to be pretty good. If he can keep it alive, it's running away. It's trying to kite as best as it can. But the army of kentofighter and Cell are just attacking relentlessly. The queen is at half health. These Zealots do a lot of damage to queens. And off creep, he doesn't have much of a chance. Never mind her head flying off there. But the Marines are out, 3 of them, and Speece is just kiting with the drones. Another wall is being built, the bunker. 2 Marines trying to take out the Zealots. It's not going to be enough. More Zealots streaming into the base. Speece is down to 5 drones, but Wes does have his mules going. He's going to continue building Marines. But the barracks are starting to go down. Here are Speece's Zerglings. Let's see what's going on in Cell's base. He's not doing much of anything. He's going pretty all in with his just Zerglings. They are hacking away at Speece's base and even putting up a spine crawler. 5 Zealots on the field. Another one coming in from somewhere. There he is. In the meantime, Wes is doing his best to kite. This is a really intense game. I don't actually know who's gonna win. This is close, but there are 4 Marines on the field. No, 3 now. Lots of SCVs going down. Speece's. They're just trying to get this wall up, but these Zealots have such high health. Another Marine falls. Zerglings coming in. This Zealot is really low on health, though. I think he'll be able to kill it. There it goes. More Zerglings streaming into the base. It looks like Speece just has 1 drone less, so there's going to be more Zerglings for Cell. But he's losing them pretty quickly. Does take out a Marine. These 4 Zerglings, 3 Zealots, are just trying to get in there. There's no more spine crawler. They're going to start hacking away these drones. Even one kill, which you see there, is going to be a huge, huge detriment. Speece is down to 4 drones, 9 harvesters for Wes. They're repairing themselves. But the last Zealot looks like it's down. It looks like this push is over. Speece and Wes have successfully fended off the entire push, but unfortunately have only 12 harvesters between them and mules. And there are a lot of Zerglings and Zealots out here. They want to bust in, but they can't because the wall has completed. There is a bunker, excellent defensive building. In the meantime, it looks like there's 15 harvesters to 14. So kentofighter and Cell do have an advantage, but kentofighter just lost his entire base. He is putting down a cyber cord to get out some sort of higher tech, but he's going to have to wait for this gateway to finish to actually build anything. These barracks are going to be pretty much impossible to save at this point. Yeah, this proxy could have been just better if it was not within range of the cliff. Even down here would be better. It's a higher risk of being scouted, but I mean, come on. What are you going to do? And meanwhile, Wes is teching up. He's getting a reactor. He has a tech lab on the field, trying to lure some of this army in. Doesn't get any kills, but, you know, it's a good strategy. Anyway, taking a look at the army, Wes has 9 Marines now. Speece is droning back up hard. Cell is teching. No, he's not, but he's getting gas. He'll be able... He has a lot of money. He'll be able to get... That's just a ton of money. What is he saving larva for? It looks like he stopped playing. I don't know what he's doing. But in the meantime, chrono boosting out warp gate technology. This poor gateway. One gateway here. It looks like though kentofighter and Cell have the economic advantage, they just can't build anything. And here come lots of Marines. They don't have any tech yet. Taking a look at production, Stim is on the way. Speed is on the way for Cell. My cat is making some noise behind me because it is ungraceful. But it looks like these Marines are just chasing away the whole army, but it's getting flanked. Wes is microing as best as he can, and it looks like he'll be okay. He's getting caught in this corner. Oh, and the Zealots rip apart Wes. There is 1 Marine left, and he dies. Poor guy. But that's okay. He cut away a lot of this army, and it looks like they're going to attack when Stim is done. In the meantime, kentofighter is getting out some goons, getting another gateway. He's going to try to re-power this gateway, which will help. But I actually think maybe a Marine can poke away at it. I don't know. Looks like Wes decided that wasn't the best strategy. Roaches, lots of roaches coming out for Cell. And Speece should be able to get out roaches too. Yep, 5 in production. So this is going to be a Stim roach push. And they're ready. Stim roach push with some marauders, Marines, some good stuff. It looks like concussion missiles is on the way. And there's going to be a lot of units streaming out of the UC Davis player's base. And all that Cell and kentofighter have are Zerglings and this small Protoss force. Of course, Speece is going to be able to see them attacking this. And they'll just move over. Actually, they're just going to push out. Because they'll have to defend their base. And here comes the engagement. Zerglings, Speedlings, and Roaches. But it looks like Stim has indeed finished poking away at the Roaches. The Zerglings are down from the Zealots. And now these Stalkers are not going to have a great day. Warp gate technology has finished. There are 4 gates, so there will be 4 gates. kentofighter is going to have to build as much as he can, getting down sentries. He has a lot of minerals. And Cell is now trying to build some sort of defense, but UC Davis is knocking on the door. In the meantime, some units for Speece taking out that last pylon at the proxy. Decent force fields, but it's just not going to be enough. This is a huge army coming in for Wes and Speece, and I think pulling the drones is a sign of desperation. The Roaches are standing up pretty well. Queen's going down, drones going down, and there's the GG. UC Davis winning it by a hair.